We ready? We ready for the SC EVO mod complete? As it is early in the morning, got our coffee. I'm gonna turn up the mic volume a little bit here. Check, 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 check. Attack. Ayah. 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 Coming in loud and clear. Hell yeah. Jackie. Oh, I can... Wait, what the hell? I can only move it while I'm live. That's so weird. How do you do this, Twitch? Why are you the way you are? Yeah. Bum 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 bum. Oh. All right. So, we're gonna get things kicked off here. Nope, that's not how that goes. It's ooh wah ah ah ah. I don't know why I went ooh rah ah ah ah. That's definitely not it. And yet here we are. All right, Kung Fu Cup weekly, monthly, close. We were so close. $800 Kung Fu Cup monthly number 1. Numero uno. All right, we're going to run a quick 3 minutes of ads. Yeah, I didn't realize this, but the attack, I think it's the attack, is very strong. Or sorry, not the attack. What is it actually called? Audio input capture. Is it attack time? Yeah, it's attack time might be too much. Hard to say, honestly. We are really hoping that we don't have any crashes today. But wait, did that just... Oh, no, that was the shadow. I got confused because I'm mirrored. So I moved my right hand, and to my eyes, it's moving on this side. Like, it's crossing over. Always throws me off. Can I change to a different program that does the same job OBS does? Flip your camera? You could. I mean, OBS probably is one of, if not the best. I think it's a hardware issue more than a software issue. But I get what you're saying. You always hear people complaining about OBS because that's what everyone uses. Because it's the gold standard. There might be better options. I'm honestly not sure. This is TaeJa versus Classic, I believe. TaeJa. It is, right? Simple way of knowing this. It's Classic in the party. He is. I put SCP instead of SC2P. Brood War versus SC EVO match. All right, SC EVO. Yeah. I'm trying using Firefox right now. You can say the same for Windows. Windows, yeah. I would say Windows actually is garbage, though. Like, I would say Windows is garbage. So very close to having its lunch eaten. Yeah. Welcome, Setsuna Mayu. All right, first map is... Ooh, TaeJa's SC2 Terran versus Classic's SC1 Protoss. The way that this is going to work is that since it is a best of 5, each player must win with each race at least once. So I believe you can pick... You could pick SC2 or Brood War for any of the maps. It's double blind pick. So you will want to do it based on the map themselves. But you can pick based on... as long as you haven't won 2 maps already with that race. So if you win your first map with Brood War and your second map with SC2, and you go up 2-0, for the rest of the series, you could pick either one. Oh, wow, it's Blue Storm. Okay. This is super interesting. Because this is a very short rush distance map, but it's got that dinky little opening in the front. Just a dinky little opening. It's fun to say dinky sometimes, you know? It's just such a great way to describe everything. Bum, bum, bum. Firefox is goated, but you need to customize it. I have everything turned off, and it's a clean, minimalistic page. Yeah, I have Firefox right now. I just used it, and I gotta say, they do a lot to really discourage me from using this. The opening page, oh boy, not happy about it. I'm like, guys, what are we doing? Why are you trying so hard to keep me from using your product? Basically funded by Google at this point. I mean, but the problem with everything else is that it's literally Google at this point. Everything else runs on Chromium, right? I say that the right was actually me kind of asking. Like, right? I'm Ron Burgundy. Oh, that music. Yeah, I have to teach Firefox how to not be bad. It's annoying. Firefox is the only non-Chromium browser at this point. Yeah. Oh, turn this off for now. Oh, God, that music is so sick. This is like World of Warcraft music almost. All right, here we go. Spawning up at the top right. It is TaeJa. Sending out a very early SCV. Oh, and it's been spotted immediately by this man's Brood War probe. It's classic. TaeJa's still going to go for the engineering bay block, though, I think. Or wait. He's not going to build a bunker back here, is he? No, it will be that Engie Bay. Oh, Classic almost got the block on this. This is going to be a lot of damage already into this SCV. I think you pull a couple probes here as Classic. He's going to have to go core first, for sure. TaeJa will open up double gas. I wonder if we're going to see a 1-1-1 off this. Just a straight up 1-1-1 push. I wouldn't hate it. We do have to move this out. Logos mod. A little oopsie poopsie. You can do that after the game. Hopefully we remember. I do have a dentist appointment this morning. So I may not be able to stick around for the entire 3 best of 5s. Hopefully. I was about to say what Dave said, so I'll just say hello. Nice. I just came to say hello. Welcome, Starfire Chapardo. Reaper will get the probe kill here. Vamos. Vamonos means let's go. We're going to see a quick goon range. And that's annoying. It's annoying for a lot of reasons. Oh, looks like the oh yeah, because there's a Reaper jump point. Ah, ha ha ha. Ho ho, don't mind if I do. Wow, this is a lot of... Huh. Man, there's a lot of the... Oh my god, there's so many. Nothing wrong with that, it's just surprising. I really like this pylon. Makes a lot of sense. Now, it will allow, if it was a 1-1-1, which Classic knows it's not, but he didn't know that before this. I mean, a tank sneaking up here, you can literally use the pylon against your opponent. Oh, first Reaper is going to get taken down. Second one will make a run for the main. It is going to be a robo facility. Now, will TaeJa play bio or mech? Playing bio is tough against the Reavers. And Classic has been best at this mod since Dark went to the military, I would say. Oh, this does not look great for TaeJa right here. There's that Singularity charge completing. First Cyclone taking a lot of damage. Oh, he manages to avoid the getting killed right here. Oh, but he will lose that. This is looking kind of rough for TaeJa. Classic, though. Oh, nice target fire there from TaeJa. Gets the kill. All right, well, not the worst thing in the world. Goons are strong, man. Goon together strong. But yeah, moving out in front of the bunker was a bold play. Especially with the siege tank so close to completing. Yeah, that ends up being, I would say, very costly for TaeJa. Loses a lot of early units. Those Dragoons are not the most expensive. Same cost as a Stalker. as per my battle report. Ah, there we go. It is going to be mech. If this ends up being a really close series, we may only get through 2 of the 3 series today, which would really suck because I really want to see MaxPax Rogue. But we could always ask for the replays after. Maybe come back and cover them later. It's a well-placed observer. Oh, he's dropping a pylon here. Depot top hat getting dropped. It gets caught in 4K. Cloak very close to completing. Oh, just barely gets that cloak up and running in time. Able to grab 4 probes and save the Banshee. Most importantly, saving the Banshee. Because if you're going to be playing mech, there's a very good chance he will want to continue forward with speed on those Banshees. Not necessarily, but there's a good chance. Another couple probes going down. Not bad. Not bad damage. Classic, though, is already on 6 gates. He's getting Zealot speed, leg enhancements, observer speed. I do really, really like fast observer speed. I know it's like kind of an expensive upgrade, but it's just so nice. It's such a nice thing. Scan comes in. You will see the Kaidaran Amulet being researched first. Okay. Protoss players, we've been over this. We don't get this upgrade first. We get the real upgrade first. We get Storm. Kaidaran Amulet is an incredibly powerful upgrade. Makes it so that they instantly start with Storm. So it's actually 25 energy. I thought it was I thought they were doing the 12.5 thing, but it increases the max energy, which means you can theoretically have 3 Storms available. But once again, you start with Storm. So it is really, really good for a lot of reasons. And, I mean, if you can survive up to Storm, this is technically better. And to be fair, TaeJa almost definitely isn't going to push out right away. So, like, he'll get an aggregate of, you know, a lot of extra energy. 100 extra energy just on the 4 Templar popping out now. Very important, though, to get the Psystorm upgrade. And we're not seeing that just yet at a Classic. There we go. Starts it up now. It is a relatively quick upgrade, but you got to remember there's no chrono. However, with TaeJa playing mech, the likelihood that the push out will come is quite low. It is a calculated risk. I really... After seeing one player actually forget Psystorm afterwards, I don't know. Arbiter Tribunal, you think that's what's... Oh, it's already done. It's already done. He's got the double Stargate. This is the second Stargate coming online. Yeah, we're going to be seeing the blue crystals. Arbiters. Going to be really good against mech. Oh, TaeJa with the Zealot drop. Or, sorry, Classic with the Zealot drop. Zealot is going for a jog. Oh man, the Zealots in the natural are actually being quite a problem. TaeJa does push out. Here is Storm. It will complete. He could have contested this earlier with faster Storm. Oh, double Storm comes through. We will see the Observer getting scanned and killed, but there's another one right behind it. Most of the Storms have... Well, actually, no, he still has a lot. Oh, good dodge right there from TaeJa. Still a couple more Storms here. Not a whole lot on the ground. There's a few speed lots. Archon will get hit by his own Storm. This is actually looking very good for TaeJa. Oh, wow. Classic teching too hard at once. And this pre-Arbiter timing hitting very strongly. Classic teching way too hard, and TaeJa has hit a super sharp timing. Damn. God, TaeJa with the 3-base push. Now, he does still have to be careful. He's killed this base, of course, and he has access to go up and kill this one. Oh, the probes, they're so bunched up. The first volley killing so many of these workers for Classic at his base. We're going to see a break attempt. Oh, there's the cloaking field. from the Arbiters. Is this going to be enough to turn this around? Of course, the scan comes through. Hellbat's doing very well against the Speedlots. Scan comes through again. Can he kill that Arbiter? Yes, he does. The double lock-on is good. TaeJa is cooking. My man is cooking with gas. No stasis field just yet. Will TaeJa keep pushing? Will he back away? He's seen those first two Arbiters. He has to know that's coming soon, but this base is such an important one. If he kills it, he really knocks Classic on his ass. They're going to see Speedlots in pursuit. There's not a whole lot here. Stasis field. Oh, here comes the scan. Stasis field not yet ready. Storm comes through. He's got the upgrade now, but it is not in time to save these probes. 25 of them die. Most of the storms used up as well. TaeJa did target that. Oh, no, actually, no. The cloaking field came through, so it forced the Arbiter to get targeted. TaeJa does ultimately get the base, and that is a massive dub for him. He is not muling. He needs those scans to deal with the Arbiters. Also checking on his opponent's army here. It is Battle Mech here from TaeJa. Ooh. One siege tank will get left behind. But it's going to be a turn on the fight. Where does the stasis field come through? It's a big one. Not enough, though. There's still a fair amount of Cyclones ready. Most of the storm being used up. There wasn't actually a lot of Templar energy on the rest of them. This one Arbiter will go down. And with it, Classic's hopes and dreams in this game, I think these units, they're asleep for a very long time. But even while they're asleep, this is still working very well for TaeJa. We've got Hellbats actually chasing down Dragoons into the waiting arms of more Hellions and Cyclones. And TaeJa with the mech. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Well done by TaeJa. Summer never ended. It's always been summer. That was actually sick. Oh my god, TaeJa's so cool. I wonder how TaeJa identified that he would have that pre-arbiter timing. I think he scanned and saw the Stargate. All right, Maganatha. This is like modded SC1 or what? This is SC mod that makes SC1 and SC2 able to play against each other, basically. All right, so TaeJa is now switching to Brood War, and Classic is going to stick with Brood War. Ooh, okay. Once again, it is double blind. As far as I know, since it's a best of 5, you don't have to switch. Like, TaeJa could have played SC2 again. God, what the? Jeez. What? Shut up, ad on Liquipedia. I didn't tell you you could talk. Being loud. Got no time for it. Got no time for it. Change logos mod. Oh, yes, you are right. Dang, thank you. But I forgot. I'll take it out. No, you know what? I'm going to take it out after. I have it open now. I have it open. Thank you, though, Fusion. I appreciate it. All right, will this work? No. But if we do this, it should. There we go. Spawning up the top left, it is TaeJa. In a blue. And his opponent spawning down on the bottom right, it is Classic. In the red, and he is going for a proxy. Oh. Okay. So he's done a little bit of proxy shenanigans so far. We have seen him do proxy 2-gate into a proxy robo with the Reaver play. Reaver drops. Now, we saw that in PvP, but it is still strong. Command center first out of TaeJa. Okay. Oh, I really hope the encoder holds together for this. Yeah, windowed full screen. Oh, it's going to be double gas, so this is likely going to be a mech follow-up. Now, it could also just be fast zealots, yeah, which would be very difficult for a command center first to deal with, and he's scouted, so he definitely knows. Oh, man, this looks pretty rough for TaeJa, I gotta say. He will not have a wall. He will have no semblance of a wall. Unlikely he'll even have a bunker. And since it's not a quick 3 racks follow-up, okay, he is going to build a bunker. But the first zealot is already out. And this bunker is going to take a decent amount of time. I don't think Classic is going to give him that time. Still another 10 seconds or so. SCV will get targeted down. Obviously, these bad boys are tanky. Oh, Marine is going to do the ring around the Rosie. He's in. He's safe. But Classic can just run by. Oh, the Marines. Oh, they get body blocked. Body blocked. And now goons are out. This might be game. Factory is not yet done. TaeJa does kill the first zealot, and he keeps his second or his first Marine alive. But if Classic is able to target those Marines, that would be big. Get into the bunker. Oh, body block. Okay. Okay, TaeJa's actually not in a bad spot yet. Now, here's a big problem. Goon range has already started. Machine shop is also quite quick, so as long as TaeJa gets a siege tank, I think he can actually be just fine here. Oh. Going to be a run by at the natural. Obviously, these SCVs are very tanky. Classic will try for the full-on run by. Potentially. TaeJa puts he repairs up his SCVs. Siege tank will pop out in a moment. Oh, one SCV does go down there. There's a lot of lost mining time. And Classic is expanding. Siege mode not yet done. I don't know if TaeJa can actually secure this natural with just the one tank. Oh man, that's a lot of damage on the CC. This 5th and 6th Dragoon finish up. We are going to see the move to the high ground. He will get the kill on this tank. That is going to be GG. Classic. Picking his spot, picking his moments. Oh, gets it done. Brood War looks different today. Yeah. All right. We now remove the logos mod. Good Guy Classic was like, oh, Steadfast isn't ready. All right, so once again, so now they've both won with one race. TaeJa has won with Brood War. Classic has won with Classic has won with Brood War. TaeJa has won with SC2. Who is Tasha? TaeJa? TaeJa is a legend. TaeJa has one of the most incredible tournament runs in StarCraft 2 history. TaeJa 17-0. at DreamHack Summer 2014. Also, there was this weird phenomenon where, for whatever reason, TaeJa played so well in the summertime. So it actually became known as the Summer of TaeJa. Okay, Classic is going to switch to SC2 on Isles of Siren. Oh, they're playing the island map. Oh, ho, ho, ho. TaeJa is going to be playing Brood War. Okay. So your options for TaeJa are Wraiths and Valkyries. Yeah. Into BC, theoretically. Classic can play Phoenix. Can play Void Ray. He can play Carrier. He can play Tempest. Because, of course, you have air units. Duh, that's what this is going to be about. Theoretically... Yeah, no, you're not going to do any drop, I think, here as TaeJa. You can, of course, do War Prism play as Classic, but you kind of run a risk of getting jumped. 4 Dragoons can't one-shot an SCV? No, because SCVs have 60 HP. It takes 5 Dragoons. Did it used to be that 4 Dragoons could do it? I don't think so. They could have changed some balance numbers, though. There's some, like, little tweaks. All right, here we go. Spawning up at the top right, it is TaeJa in the Brood War pieces. And his opponent spawning down on the bottom left, it is Classic. The SC2 Protoss. And TaeJa is going to be going Command Center first, but he will need to mine out these minerals. Minerals, Marie. Fiance Fast is wearing my hoodie. It's cute. Yeah, the Summer of TaeJa. God, I miss that. He was so good. Gas first. What is Classic going to go for? You legitimately could go for 4-gate Blink on this map, but it would be a little bit risky. I mean, well, actually, if you were going to go for a big attack, you would go for, like off one base, what I mean. You would go for probably 3-gate Robo. Because, of course, you'd have the Prism. Get a lot done with that. Science Vessels can still be useful here, but as pure support, EMP. And Defense Matrix. Defense Matrix could be good as well. I think the damage, though, is so high. Like the damage output of Carriers, Phoenix. Well, Phoenix aren't that high for damage output. Carriers, though. Actually, I just realized, how does... I don't know how Defense Matrix works. Does it act as 100 damage flat, and it's just no armor on it? Or does it take the unit's armor into account? Oh, he was playing the one on Chiswick? Ah. Oh my god, please no. What's happening? I'm gonna be freaking out every time something like that happens. Double port. No surprise. It's gonna be air versus air. You gotta know. Triple port even. I have to assume TaeJa is going Wraiths. He has to be. Straight into the gas at the natural. Single Stargate so far for Classic going into the Oracle. There's the third Nexus. He did not go Nexus first. He wanted the faster Stargate, I suppose. But, I mean, TaeJa, God, he's going to be able to pump so many Wraiths. Making the control tower first for that cloak. Is going to be incredibly valuable. Barracks. Ooh, barely spots this Oracle, but there will be at least one Wraith out already for this first Oracle. They build pretty fast. They haven't done any changes to the SC2 units. It's just the SC1 units that have been changed. Now, will Classic go into Phoenix once he sees this? And will that even be good? I actually don't know. Can a Wraith chase down an Oracle? He's angling. Oh, no. He's just going to go send it straight across the map. Second Oracle has been made as well. Oh. TaeJa needs to defend. These Oracles, he's going to be able to three-shot the SCVs, same as you would in S versus SC2. Surprising to see a sack of this Oracle, but I mean, I guess with Wraiths out, you don't really have much of a choice. Meanwhile, on the other side of the map, we are going to see a lot of probes falling. Phoenix will pop out. It's going to get taken down. Does it get taken down before the shield battery completes? No, it will save this for the moment. No cloak activated or no cloak even made. Observer will pop out. There's still... Oh, energy recharge. Nicely moved. Nicely moved. Nicely done. That's going to allow TaeJa to win this little skirmish. Oh, does the Oracle make it out? No, it does not. However, it draws a lot of fire. I think the Wraiths are maybe still better here. Phoenixes have the mobility. And they have that moving shot, of course. But... it is when they get the Anion Pulse Crystals that they really come online. TaeJa not getting Cloak. Warp Gate was created. It's still only single Stargate for Classic. He's getting a second one and a Fleet Beacon right now. His big advantage is the worker count. He killed a lot of workers with his double Oracle. TaeJa was not expecting the second Oracle to come in. And if Classic gets away with this single Stargate through base, TaeJa really needs to go. TaeJa needs to go, whether that's with Cloak. He's not built an Academy just yet. He's building it now, so he can build Comsats. Oh, TaeJa does see the second Stargate in the Fleet Beacon. That Anion Pulse Crystals has to be priority 1 for Classic. Building another Observer would be crazy to me here. Yeah, okay, he cancels it. He's building a third Stargate, actually. You just gotta go Anion Pulse Crystals. I don't know why that's not the first thing you build. Because, like... the game gets so much easier once he gets that, to the point that it might even just be over at that point. Scan comes through, immediately deletes this Observer. TaeJa, I really feel like he has to go, but he is not doing that. And maybe he wants to wait for Cloak. There are a lot of Phoenixes. I don't know what the breakpoint is. Like, how many shots does it take for each to kill... the other from full HP? This map is unhinged completely and totally. I legitimately think once Anion Pulse Crystals completes... well, it's going to come down to scans and Observer snipes. Can TaeJa snipe the Observers? The Oracle's going to make it so that doesn't matter. Revelation. Classic taking a 4th Nexus, by the way. TaeJa has just... relatively recently secured his 3rd. Just now starting to mine from it. Classic is, once again, very good at this mod. I love the squiggly line drawings on the game heart here. Oh. Observer is in its siege mode. Seeing where these units are is big. Classic is playing as if he's very scared. Valkyries, okay. Valkyrie's going to be coming on through. Stasis Trap is very cute here. He's trying to draw his opponent out. Seems like it. Observers showing up here. I mean, oh, Revelation came through. I did not realize. That's huge. How do the oh, wow. Valkyries do a lot of damage. Going to be a switch into carriers now. Those are, I assume, going to be much tankier against the Valks. Nice snipe on this one SCV, by the way. Am I just completely wrong? Does TaeJa, like, have, like, a really powerful timing before carriers now? Because of the Valkyries? Maybe? Oh, yes, he does. Oh, wow. Those Valks. Oh, my God. Carrier's not yet done. My God, the air-to-air is crazy, especially with that +1. Both players have +1 weapons right now. They're both very glass cannon armies. TaeJa, though, I mean, he's still not able to break through. Yeah, it's still only 2 Phoenix dying. Will the Valkyrie count get high enough before the carriers are out in big numbers? They're also going to be good against the interceptors, I think. Guardian Shield would be really nice here, I assume. Once again, this is like brand new stuff for me. I'm not even really familiar with this situation. Oh, recall. Not able to go off. Nice snipe right there from TaeJa. Battle cruisers and +2 air weapons for TaeJa. Classic does have the carrier count growing. Oh, Yamato cannon being researched. No, sorry, that's Colossus reactor. Wait. You don't wait, no, you don't automatically get Yamato cannon, do you? Am I crazy? Sometimes I feel so lost, and it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun not knowing what's going to happen. Like, I legitimately just don't have an idea of what's going to happen in these fights. I know that Valkyries are good against clumped up air units. I know that Phoenixes have incredible range. I know that carriers have a lot of DPS. I know that Wraiths have cloaking. And they're a lot stronger than their SC1 counterparts. Oh. Oh my god. Yo, the interceptors are bait. You see that? They shot the interceptors and the missiles chased him all the way back to the carriers. That is so freaking cool. Okay, that's got to be Yamato cannon. Yamato gun. Not Yamato cannon, it's Yamato gun. TaeJa is about to complete +2 ship weapons. Ooh, he's going to go for a hit squad with Wraiths. He looking to sack these. I wonder how many Wraiths it takes to one-shot a cannon. Or, I don't know. They didn't have their shots synced, so I legitimately couldn't tell you. The BC count is rising, by the way. 4 BCs already done. Yamato gun. Coming online very soon. Got TaeJa getting a 5th command center ready. Okay, of course, Classic has taken his base in the middle. Is Storm done? Not yet. Classic is getting in towards +1 shields as well as completing that +2 air. Do we have a second cyber core yet? No. So TaeJa's air upgrades are starting to outscale. Oh, what just recalled? Probes? Yeah, probes. That, of course, means he can't recall probes away here. There are 4 gases and 12 mineral patches. The big power of this base is the gas. Oh, there's the EMP. EMP shockwave being researched. We are going to see vessels potentially. So many missile turrets being made. TaeJa, there's the Yamato gun. Kapow! God, that was underwhelming. Oh, Classic gonna kill his own carrier? Oh, for 4 more high tempo. He's getting charged. He's transitioning into a harassment squad. A harassment setup. He does have the mothership with this. Time Warp, Cloaking Field. I legitimately have no idea who will win this fight, but I can tell you fighting away from the missile turrets is much better. Meanwhile, this SCV, God, that is a valuable SCV. Recall gonna come in. What is he recalling? Some Archons? Okay. Oh, man, here comes the Time Warp. Yamato guns. Will they come through? No, but it's going to be a concave. Storms are big right there. But so are the Valkyrie shots. Mothership gets taken down very quickly. God, what an epic battle cover art right here. But I think the Yamato guns, the battle cruisers, are going to reign supreme. Now that is a tier 3 capital ship. Oh, baby. TaeJa only losing one battle cruiser, and he killed basically his opponent's entire army, save a couple of carriers. Now, 5 carriers is a lot, don't get me wrong. This is cute out of Classic, but I think he's just lost way too much. Like, these battle cruisers, they are going to hit like a damn truck. Now, this is a little bit awkward at home. We're going to see a lot of SCVs go down potentially, but I think TaeJa can just win the game with the army he's got, especially with that now 3-2 air. Classic's ground is 101, and it just completed its upgrade. Oh, Archons, can they be enough here? I don't think so. Oh, we are going to see Archons finding at least one battle cruiser. Not exactly ideal for TaeJa. Oh my god, Classic's building a gate in his opponent's main.
Are under attack.
Not that many SCVs have fallen, by the way, just yet. Oh, Scan comes in. He will find the carriers. These BCs are in hot pursuit. Decides to let them go. There is a base on the top left. Meanwhile, base on the bottom right. They were both taking corner bases. They have both taken corner bases. Carriers are going to find this one. Oh, man, this is getting so messy. Classic should not win this game. He should not win this game. But can he just somehow create enough chaos? I mean, being able to warp in your opponent's main is absolutely a good thing. And TaeJa's production is in trouble. God, look at the damage on these PCs. They're going to get taken out, but they will... You 3-shot a Stalker with this. With the +3 weapons. I don't know what the breakpoint is, but I can tell you +3 definitely... You're definitely one-shotting. Zealots are going to be running amok in many bases. I don't think Classic can ever win a fight against TaeJa's army. But can he be mobile enough to win a base trade? The fact that these 5 carriers have stayed alive and have been so distracting is really, really nice. Ooh, Mothership number 2 is being pursued. That Time Warp going to try and save this. I don't know if Recall has even been used or if it even can be used. Oh, man. TaeJa has to keep his eyes on the prize. By the way, if this armory actually completes +3 armor, that would be a crime. That would be a legitimate crime. Classic will lose this Nexus very quickly. TaeJa will gun down this Nexus very fast. The Mothership will be left. +3 ship plating will be denied. Are there enough battle cruisers to defend here? This final base. I heard a Wraith. Nope, that's not a Wraith. That is, in fact, the battle cruiser here. TaeJa has so much money, by the way. Sure, Classic is not winning this game, right? There's no way. There's 15 battle cruisers on the map, but also 14 Templar. You can feed back these bad boys. Oh my god. Classic might be a genius. The Mothership surviving. He's gonna be able to recall to this base.
Base is under attack.
But wait, can he actually get out? Oh, the Yamato gun, kapow! One carrier is all that remains, and it will not remain for much longer at this point. Boom, it goes down. TaeJa. We do see the recall coming through with the rest of the army. But this army is now mostly High Templar. I got baited. He recalled the other thing. Oh my god, if this one pylon, there is a world, and it is not even that insane, where this pylon wins Classic the game. TaeJa has denied most of Classic's mining. I know that TaeJa's not mining really at all, but he's the one with the much stronger army. Now, there's still a world where these feedbacks come through. The Archons get big splash. Storms hit a bunch of clumped up battle cruisers, and the battle cruisers disappear. Is that the world we live in? I don't know. TaeJa, should he be repairing the BCs? Hell yeah, he should. Hell yeah, he should. Funnily enough, the Behemoth Reactor might end up being the worst thing TaeJa could have made. Oh, but Vessels. EMP. on these High Templar. Does it completely drain energy or is it 100? Can anyone tell me? I have an important question. TaeJa, by the way, taking this center base. Classic was able to mine it for a little while, not that long. TaeJa's actually mining more now. I think EMP completely drains energy in SC1. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it does in SC1, but they might have adjusted it so that it doesn't in this version. Oh, Storms on the back line could be big here. Classic is mining an insane amount of gas, but, well, not an insane amount. Relative to his minerals, he's mining an insane amount. He actually just mined out these 2 gases, though, so that's going to change very shortly. And these 2 are also about to be gone. Ooh, TaeJa will scan. He's recognized correctly. He actually doesn't need to go right now. Classic going to storm these SCVs. TaeJa. Oh, my God. He kills them. He gets them with the High Templar water balloon. One of my favorite memes. God, so many High Templar. What? Yeah, what actually stops a single battle cruiser from moving in one at a time? The Stalkers can't win the fight. It gets 3-shotted. Classic is pretending to be weaker than he is, I think. But TaeJa is not taking the bait as far as I can tell. Yamato guns? Oh my God. Oh my God, the recall. He recalled so many units over on the left side, on the right side. Oh, the EMP! He EMPs every single High Templar. Okay. And that question has been answered very quickly. Oh my God. He EMP'd every High Templar. TaeJa's brain is bigger. Bigger than you could ever imagine. God, that is insane. Absolutely nutty. That was so sick. That was so sick. Oh my God. That was like... Did he even know about the Templar? TaeJa? Yes. I don't think he knew that there was that many Templar. But I don't know if he knew... I don't know if he knew that he was about to hang off the rim on Classic. Like, he actually just... God. That was insane. Welcome, Krabuki. Yes, they do have a much easier time because they can fly. Oh, man. I can't believe how clumped he kept those Templar. I hope he knows better than to do that now. The Broodlord flying units do look super cool. My God, that was nuts. TaeJa. God, that was so cool. That was so cool. Wait, when did TaeJa... When did TaeJa have his 17-0? All right, here we go. Oh my God, TaeJa's playing what? Okay. Wow. Wow. TaeJa is playing SC2 Protoss. And his opponent spawning up at the top middle is playing SC2 Protoss as well. It is classic. What? TaeJa does not believe in SC2 Terran versus SC2 Protoss. Wow. Oh, man, I don't know. That is incredible. TaeJa can pick any race now. Because he's won with Brood War, he's won with SC2. Classic? Wait, what does he do? Okay, he's just going to proxy here. It's going to be proxy Stargate. Could be proxy Robo. Oh, TaeJa knows that his opponent is not in the bottom left. He will now drop a pylon. Proxy the main. This is going to be proxy Stargate almost for sure out of TaeJa. Oh, this is going to be nasty. It's going to be proxy Robo out of Classic. This, on paper... Well, on paper, this is weird. First and foremost. Actually, not even on paper. This is just weird. Is this surely this gateway's... Yeah, there's a shrub there. Yeah, this has got to be a wall. If it's not a wall, I don't even know. Chrono on the warp gate. Well, that means he's not gonna have Chrono on the for the Stargate. Classic going double adept. So too will TaeJa. Here comes the first Oracle. If Classic doesn't realize, he could legitimately just lose to this proxy Oracle. Surely he can't move through. Okay, this will be a full wall. TaeJa does get deflected barely on the other side. Oh my God. Okay, shield battery is not being built, is here. Oh my God. Is TaeJa about to eliminate Classic in a PvP? I don't want to get too ahead of myself. TaeJa's losing out a lot in the army battles, but here comes the proxy Oracle. TaeJa going to be able to gun down a lot of probes. Classic splitting up the probes, but he will lose many of them. 6 probes, it could have been worse. It legitimately could have been so much worse. And now the proxy Robo is going to be a big problem, but Classic did not mind there. Energy recharge is available. Classic has to keep Stalkers at home now. Oh, double adept of TaeJa moving out. Or sorry, double adept sniped. Immortal. Oh, TaeJa, hello? Hello? Uh-oh. Oh, he's warping it aggressively. What? 2 more gates being produced by TaeJa. Oh, can he get the kill on this Stalker? He will, but he will lose his low HP Stalker, so it's 1 for 1. Classic is sending the Immortal forward. Void Ray being produced aggressively. Oh, there's actually a second Oracle that was made. Stalkers had run by into the main. Probes are going to pull into this. They're going to get murdered by the Oracles, but Classic will turn on those Oracles and will be able to get the kill. TaeJa is going for it here. He's not going to be able to break through. Classic was greedy to not build a shield battery, but at the same time, you can't really blame him. And Classic is going to be able to win this fight almost definitely in the main base. TaeJa will have a recall to bring the Void Ray back home. But is that going to matter? I don't think so. 2 more sentries warp in. There's only 2 gates here. Unless Classic really messes up the micro here, he should have this. Force field on this position is going to be good. Oh, and he gets the killing shot on the Oracle. The only chance for TaeJa there really was to kill the Prism with the units inside. Yeah, Classic should have this. Classic has lost a lot of workers. And he still doesn't have a great worker count, but he has the army, and that's all that matters. TaeJa was surprisingly close to making this happen, but of course, Classic, I mean, he should have won this. And it was closer than it could have been. The thing is, this is only the first SC2 win, so Classic can still play SC2 Protoss. Oh, that's a slow war pylon. That's not going to do anything. Void Ray gets taken down, and we're going to see GG. There it is. Classic will survive what, to be frank, would have been a humiliation if he had lost there. If Classic had lost there, that would have been like an all-time match. Good job from him, though. He recovered from a very uncomfortable situation. All right, quick minute of ads. Minute and a half. Minute and a half. Really good job from Classic there, because that was an awkward situation. The split initially against the Proxy Oracle was very good. Think of the YouTube views. This Protoss player, the best placing Protoss player at EWC, just lost a PvP to a retired Terran who's playing a Brood War mod. Classic had to win that one. Otherwise, I mean, you would have legitimately never heard the end of it. From me, I would have never let it down. No, I'm just kidding. God, that would have been super insane. Hey, thank you, Kaido K, for the Prime resub at 33 months. Thank you very much. Bum. Dun, dun, dun. All right. Now is the moment of truth. Best of 5, game 5. What race do we see from each player? I am curious. TaeJa, SC1 Protoss, Classic SC2 SC1 Terran. Wait. Can you literally not... Wait. Oh, wow. So you literally need to change races. So TaeJa was not trolling. He was not allowed to play Terran again. So you have to win with an off race. You not only have to win with an off expansion, you have to win with an off race. So I misunderstood. So yeah, TaeJa was not trolling. But now it is going to be TaeJa's Brood War Protoss versus Classic's Brood War Terran. Holy crap. Okay, so the rules are different for each each match. Oh my god, this is actually nuts. Wow. Did they randomly assign which rules will be followed? No, 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 no. It's just because it was a best of 3 the other day. Oh my god, this is actually brain breaker. All right, now we get to see what the players really think of the balance. There's a tier list of rules, apparently. Yeah, I guess so. Well, I misunderstood when it said can't play the same race twice. I assumed it was... Well, it didn't come into my mind that you would have to off-race. So that it almost guaranteed that there's always going to be a Game 5. Because in order to clinch the series, you will have to win with an off race. And you will have to do it against your opponent's main race, even if it's their off. Huh. I don't know if I like that, because it makes it feel like the first 4 maps almost don't matter. Unless you were to play... I don't know. My read of the rules was that no one can play a race that has won a map in a match. No, no, no. You can't win with the same. No, no, no. You can win. You can play with a race that has won a map. You just can't play with a race that you have won a map with. No, that would be ridiculous, Thorn, because I think... I mean, this is already a little ridiculous, but... Oh. Hey, was that a resource stall? I don't think so. If more rules means more games, I'm here for it. Yeah, I just don't want to have the stuff artificially extended. Oh, God. I still can't tell if that's server or if that's... Yeah, that's got to be server lag. Okay, it's indie. Feels bad, man.
Game paused.
Yeah, I don't want to snitch on indie, but it's indie. Oh. I wait with bated breath to see what they'll say. Poor indie.
Game resumed.
All right, so CZ first out of Classic. Very fast factory. TaeJa going for the fast goon range. No surprise. Gooners unite. Oh my god. Why? 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 What is wrong with me? What is it? Dyslexics untie? Colossus. All right. Sorry, guys. I was just doing something there. We're good. Observatory. And very quick siege mode from Classic. He's worried about the goon range coming online. And that siege mode is going to be on time. TaeJa not going to be able to do really much of anything here. Classic moving forward with the first tank. There's a little bit of a dance you can do before siege mode is done. As both sides, really. Who's observing now? It's me. It's me. Sorry, that was just me. I was tabbed out for a sec, though. We're back. Observatory in the front. This is interesting. Kind of making a wall a little bit for potentially vulture run-bys. Classic is going to be getting a starport here, so he will head into most likely Wraiths. Not a definitive thing. Could theoretically be vulture drops. Oh, and with a control tower... Well, I mean, control tower can still be for cloak. But this kind of feels like it's going to be vulture drops, actually. A little bit of a greedy move if it is. Ooh, Observer, though, is going to get in here. And I think Classic saw it, and I think the jig is now up. Will it be a drop ship? Yes, it is. Jeez. Gateway number 3 going to complete here for TaeJa. Ah, this is going to be weird. I'm so... turned around on this. Citadel of Adun going to be coming through. 3 more gateways on the way. You need a lot of gateways to support the production as the Proton. There is that dropship popping out. TaeJa sees it immediately. It's a fake dropship, though. Oh, TaeJa. Oh, he's not paying attention. He will lose nothing somehow. Wow. Don't know how that came to be. Now, this is totally bait. But it's a pretty expensive bait. So you kind of want to do something with it, i.e. run out with the vultures, which is what he's going to do. TaeJa, I think, did see that. He has not fallen for this trick. Now, spider mines are available here. Ooh, already 2 bikes getting taken out. There's no spider mines on the map just yet. The vultures, though, they are very fast and maneuverable. I figured when we saw the SE Brood War Terran that we would be getting vultures. That is what I figured. God, this is like an Artosis wet dream right here. He's like, haha, Protoss player has to make the hard-to-use units. The Terran ones. Oh. Here comes this vulture drop. It will ultimately be the play. Dragoons are in position, but not perfectly in position. Spider mines will get taken out very nicely. Only one of them able to land a shot. Oh, Spider Mine's trying to bait into the probes. Oh, he's able to get a decent number of kills. 7 probes, not bad for 4 vultures. 7 probes, few zealots. 4 zealots, that's actually pretty decent. TaeJa, okay. We might be doing a little bit of F2ing. We might be doing a little bit of F2ing as 6 observers converge on the same location. A little bit. Are probes jumping a little bit? Yes, that is. So yeah, there's for some reason on a couple of the maps, the map makers were like, what if we made a raised platform that they go up and down? Yeah, I've always been annoyed by it. Why do we need 6 observers? For spider mines, and also so that we can show the players, the me observer, that we're F2ing. It is going to be the Arbiter Tribunal. We do have the Stasis Ward, Stasis Field, I should say, being researched very quickly here. Probe pull. Well, he is going to eventually kill these, but it's going to be a lot of kills before that happens. 8 kills. Oh, spider mines. Okay, well, didn't kill the workers right away. Classic is going to try and secure this third base, but TaeJa's got a good position on the right side. SCVs will pull, but this is a lot of damage into the CC. Can he get the kill? Mass repair is going to be good enough. There was just enough SCVs getting the wrap around on that. TaeJa wisely pulls back before it becomes a big problem. Vulture's now going to go for a big counterattack. This is a nice little wall from TaeJa, by the way. And this is why you need the 6 observers, because the vultures can lay spider mines everywhere. The observers are just like, they're just having their own little day, you know? They're just all over the place. Ah, man, this fake dropship has gotten so much value. What even is this? Titan reactor. Okay. Well, that makes some sense. Oh, no cannons have been made just yet. Feedlots will be able to be rather helpful here. A little bit of an accidental or incidental mine drag. Meanwhile, Vulture drive-by once again. These have not gotten crazy damage. Oh, and this one gets no damage whatsoever. Oh, did he kill the... Yes, he did get the dropship kill this time. Man, TaeJa's doing a really good job of always being in position here. Both players getting their +2 weapons. Classic has not yet started his +1 armor. It is important to note that despite the army value or army supply being relatively low for Classic, siege tanks are very supply efficient. But Stasis Field could be big here. Is it going to come down? Gets 4 tanks. Is this enough for TaeJa to take the fight? He says yes, and Classic agrees, and so do the numbers. Scan going to have to be used defensively. TaeJa will be able to set up on these tanks and get some big kills here. The Arbiters showing what they're capable of. Siege tanks will try and resecure the position to save these 4, but Classic can't really take this fight, I don't think. Siege tanks, more of them do siege up. Oh, that's a nice little defense matrix. Actually going to stay alive for a long time as a result. Probably the best engagement Classic could have found here. But TaeJa just got such a good jump on the army and has had such good eco for so much of this. And Classic gonna try for some vulture harass on the other side of the map. I don't think this is gonna be enough yet. Oh, observer does get revealed by the missile turret. Couple of spider mine shots are decent. Classic not going to tap out because this is game 5. Oh, look at that. Vessel gets the kill. This is game 5, and he's still got a decent army. It's just income-wise, TaeJa is surging ahead. Classic has not been able to find the harass or the damage he's needed. Not for a lack of trying. He's been all over the place with these vultures. TaeJa's just dealing with them very well. There are spider mines laying around the map. Lane? Yeah, lane. They have been laid. Laid makes more sense. Stasis Field is going to come through. Catches 3 Goliaths. We are going to see a defense matrix on this siege tank. Will help out a lot, actually. And that's going to be a hold. You know what? Classic, if he can secure a 4th base, I'm starting to believe a little bit. Storm is coming through. We've also got 3-2 upgrades for TaeJa on the way. But +3 vehicle weapons, +1 armor. I mean, we usually think of 2-1 mech timings when you think of a Brood War. But this 3-1 mech timing, going to be a pretty strong one. 4th command center is landed. And a 5th CC is on the way, but TaeJa spots this 4th CC landing.
My life for ire.
He's doing a good job of making sure the observers are with the army at the front. Little My Life Pariah there. Stasis Field could come through. Can he get this command center kill? It looks like he will be able to. Yeah, that's going to be a kill. Kaboom! The Dragoons are so strong. A little bit of upground mischance, high ground. Is this the fight? Oh, with that Stasis Field, it might be. Big connection on a bunch of Goliaths and even a tank. A bunch of Vultures, too. Fills the gas. TaeJa with a really nice jump there. I mean, Macro and Brood War was so much more difficult for every race. Like, Brood War Macro is just so difficult. SC2 Macro is not as difficult, but does require a lot of speed. Well, Terran and Zerg do. Here comes a big engagement. Stasis Field on the tanks in the backfield. Very nice job. Excellent concave from TaeJa. He will have to come through this bridge, but that Stasis Field might just have been game-winning. Storm going to come in on top of these tanks as well. Getting a lot of damage done. How many gates are there? 15 gates on the field. The 16th is completing. Valkyrie has been added in for a splash damage against the observers, and I guess also against the arbiters. The tanks do wake back up. They will get some good shots here. I keep thinking that TaeJa has won the game, but like, once again, even just a few tanks are so strong. This is a battle. This is a slugfest. Good job by TaeJa making sure the Dragoons are leading the charge and that the Zealots aren't just running in for free. We could theoretically see a shuttle play. Try and drop Zealots on top of the tanks, a la Brood War. But, I mean, the Stasis Fields are doing work anyways. Oh, and this rotation. This rotation is going to be late from Classic. Massive Stasis Field, but the SCVs will repair this up. Not many of them going down. Valkyrie getting some good shots on the Arbiters. Actually kills two of the Arbiters here. And TaeJa goes way too deep. Oh my god, that was actually so good for Classic. Holy crap, a massive overextension from TaeJa. And all of a sudden, Classic able to resecure his fourth. Has an army supply advantage. And still a crazy number of siege tanks. Arbiter count is only 2 now. And one of them is still live on this side of the map. Classic did kill TaeJa's Observer. And there is a Stasis Field available. He could Stasis Field this ramp. The thing is, he doesn't have enough to kill the CC. This looks super, super scary right now. Classic has survived to maxed out just about. Oh, man, oh, man. TaeJa was on the verge of victory. But he misjudged some of this. Spider Mines do get some big shots, but they also all get taken out for the most part. How many Spider Mines? Oh, my God. There's 50 Spider Mines on the map. How many right here? Observer does get revealed by the science vessels. Oh, there they are. Okay. Wow. This is looking better and better for Classic. What a sick Game 5. TaeJa is starting to look like he is in some massive, massive trouble. Maybe he does need those Zealot bombs. ET bombs. Something. Jaeger bombs. God, what a cringe video that was. We are going to be seeing... Cringe of me to bring it up. We are going to be seeing the probes trying to run away here. A lot of them do get picked off, but now this base... This base is under heavy threat. We're going to see a break attempt on the Spider Mine field. And it doesn't take that long to clear these out. But it still buys a little bit of time. Probes will run away. These siege tanks are going to blast those couple of Dragoons that came in for the flank. Storm on the... Oh, wow. Storm on the bridge is really good. That was a super value Storm. If he had 1 or 2 more storms ready to go right there, that could have been a massive, massive kill on the army of Classic. Set of kills. Stasis Field, Stasis Field. No, 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 he's going to lose the Arbiter. Oh. He recalled. He recalled on top of it. I was confused as to what happened there for a second. I've never seen that animation. Dragoons, ooh, can they find that one? Vessel, yes they do. EMP hits the other High Templar though. Hydarian Amulet is done. That's a big storm. Would have been a lot bigger though. TaeJa has whittled his opponent's army down. He still had a huge bank, and he still got, even now, a pretty big bank. He's been mining a lot. Classic has not been mining that much. Look at this income disadvantage. Income advantage. Income differential. Oh, this siege tank position on the high ground looking very scary. That's a nice double stasis field on these units, but does he have enough to go for this? Scan expires. There's cloak on some of these units, but there's the scan coming through. When the vessels are disabled, they don't provide detection, right? God, I have so many questions that are being answered before my eyes. This is so freaking cool, man. Feels like a new game. No wonder the Brood War pros are so in love with this game. Like, or not even Brood War pros, but like former SC2 players. And even current SC2 players. Oh, Cannon's going to kill at least 1 tank. 2 tanks even. Counterattack coming in from TaeJa. He's going to be able to kill this base. There's not a whole lot defending this third, and there are 44 SCVs here. Oh, that Observer dying to the missile turret is big because there are spider mines behind this. Tanks, though, will get taken out. Classic. Oh, he's rotating to the top right. This is the freshest base of TaeJa. Command Center does get taken down. On the ground, no less. It was, well, I mean, there's Dragoon, so it wouldn't have been able to be lifted. God, that is so many SCVs falling. They're all just getting murdered in a conga line. Only a few of them going to make it back to safety. And by a few of them, it's actually like 16. Damn. I still don't know who's going to win this game. I think TaeJa's starting to do it, but the spider mines, the power of this army. Oh, big snipe on one of those High Templar. Great usage of the vultures. This is going to be an engagement coming in. Is this the right one? I don't know. We don't have Stasis Field yet. He was like 5 energy off when he engaged right there. And a nice defense matrix on the tail end. But it's going to be a dive on top of these tanks. Classic. They're just standing there. The tanks were just not shooting. They weren't sieged. They weren't shooting. It's because of the cloaking field. He didn't see them. No scan used. Classic saving scan energy for the next game. But he will be eliminated potentially as a result of it. Oh, EMP does get dodged. Second one does hit. That's a cool animation. I like it. There's another... Oh, no, there's not another stasis field available. He stasis his own Dragoon! Yo! TaeJa, that's so cool! Oh, TaeJa, you're the coolest! He stasis his own goon on the ramp! He can stasis again in just a moment. Where is it? Where is it? Where's the stasis field? There it is! Oh, that is so cool! That is so cool! God, TaeJa, you're the coolest! Nerd chills move over. I got TaeJa heat for the summer of TaeJa. Yeah, it was weird. Whatever, go with it. So many factories being killed off. Classic is being choked out by TaeJa's brilliance in this game number 5. And we're out. Recall out with the rest of the army. TaeJa, you absolute madman. And now the army comes through. It is going to be able to annihilate this tank line of Classic. Things I didn't say in current, or didn't think I'd say in current year. What a game from these two players. Oh my God. TaeJa for president. Prime Minister. Minister of Defense. Minister of the Interior. I don't know. You give him all the roles. Classic is still staying in this game, but it is 200 supply to 30. Oh, what a game out of TaeJa. And GG. My God. Try and wipe the smile off my face. You're not going to be able to. What a series out of TaeJa. What a game 5. Oh my God. That was so cool. So freaking cool. Oh, man. If you don't like a game like that, you don't like StarCraft. That is... God, that was so cool. That was so freaking cool. Oh my God. That was actually awesome. Oh, what a series. My God. What, what a game 5. Fixing up the 2 players? Yeah, because I'm not used to them playing their opponent's race. I'm actually so impressed at how high level both of their off races were. No one bet on TaeJa. Well, the stream had just started, so that makes sense. Oh, it's going to be Rogue versus MaxPax first. I'm actually super on board with that. I kind of wanted that one more. Truth be told. All right, 3 minutes of ads. Oh, man, that was so cool. So the rest of the game's going to be this good? I mean, if they are, I won't survive. There's no doubt. Like, I just won't make it. Unfortunately, I won't actually be able to cover all of them. They are going to be the same format, yes. I'm going to be honest, there is a chance MaxPax gets, like, 3-1 pretty hard. Like, he wins with SC2 Protoss, and then just doesn't have any idea what to do with the Brood War Protoss. Clearly time to cancel the dentist. I can't. Otherwise, well, maybe we would. So I guess I can't put... Yeah, I just put Rogue versus MaxPax. This is lower bracket, by the way. No one can afford late cancellation fees. True. There's a chance, yeah, we don't even finish this series. I hope we do. I hope we do. But there's a chance. All right, we are going to be covering Pegasaur Cup tonight. Damn, that was actually so cool. Super, super freaking cool. Bum, bum, bum. Africa Star League is happening right now. ASL. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, I just saw yesterday's results. Oh my god, that's a huge upset. Was not expecting that. Also, quarterfinals are best of 7. Damn, that's sick. That's really funny because the first group stage is all best of 1 for each match. Even the winners, losers, and final match. In group stage 2 at the round of 16, opening matches are best of 1, but at least the winners, losers, and decider matches are best of 3. Can Mia cast the rest of the games? She would. Oh, MaxPax picking Brood War Terran for the first map. Okay. Okay. All right. So MaxPax has he has plans. He has plans. No, wait, no. No, he just didn't change his races. Damn it. The Rogue picking SC1 Zerg. MaxPax picking SC2 Protoss. Oh, I was so excited. Stupid Blizzard defaults getting me excited for something that's not happening. That's on me. I didn't read. I didn't read the thing. It was right there. Bah. Humbug. God, I'm just the weirdest guy. What are y'all doing here? Why are you here? Lily has plans for dinner. Well, the thing is, he can only win one race, one game with SC2 Protoss. And if he does it against Rogue's Brood War Zerg, that's probably worst case scenario. Because if I'm Rogue, I'm saving... Huh. I mean, I think strategically... Well, okay, I don't know how good Rogue's off races are. I'm going off of just what I've seen from MaxPax's Brood War Protoss so far. And that's that he doesn't seem to have the greatest grasp of it yet. I mean, I know that the Koreans have just been playing this mod like crazy. To be fair, I don't know for a fact that Rogue has been playing a crap ton. But he's at least pretty good. All right, here we go. Spawning down on the bottom right. It is Rogue. In the Brood War Zerg, and his opponent spawning up the top left. It is Sidestorm Gaming's MaxPax. The SC2 Protoss for Sidestorm Gaming. Yep, I said it twice. Okay, so... Yeah, once... Oh, wow. Oh, okay, we're going to see a hatch block at the front, but Rogue will just build a hatch out front here. Yeah, hatch block seems actually really good against Brood War Zerg. But MaxPax should make sure that Rogue can't drop down another hatch here. Did MaxPax realize... Oh my god, does he not realize that you wall the front? He might not have realized. He might be so SC2 hard-coded in his brain that he doesn't realize that this is how you do this. Rogue not going to start fully mining this gas just yet. And he will get the hatch down. It is 300 minerals for the hatch. Not the 275 that SC2 has been changed to. Brood War has received a lot of balancing. SC2 is untouched. Yes, SC2 is completely untouched. Good luck. Good luck, Abath. Now, are we going to see an EVO chamber and a creep colony, I wonder? This is kind of funny. He can actually mine from here for a little bit if he goes to... Well, he should be... Okay. He should definitely be putting the units here. Ah, Hydroden. Okay. Then he will be able to full... Actually, can Adept slip through here? Not sure. Remember that Hydras are tier 1. It is going to be a double gas play. We could see a lurker rush here. There's a lot of things we could see. Now, Rogue, will he do, like, cancel rebuild on some of this? I'm not sure. There it is. Ah, it was a mistake. Oh, my God, wallet. Wallet now. Wallet now. It's too late. This is a total disaster. So I was... Okay, I was right to be worried. Hydras are going to pop out. But 2 drones here is already pretty painful. And he is likely to lose more. Okay, the Brood War drones, they do have that extra range. I believe it's 0.1 for SC2 workers, 0.25, or is it 0.2? 0.2 or 0.25. Now the Hydras, MaxPax legitimately might not know how to hold a Hydra bust. They don't have speed, and Rogue is droning. Oh, do not lose the Oracle. Oh, that was close. Ace is trapped, though. Catches, well, 40% of the Hydras. Sorry. No, 16.666%. I didn't realize there was a 6th. Probe pull going to come through. This is not great for MaxPax here, having to pull probes against this. He's going to lose potentially a lot. Rogue, I think you just fight this. Oh, but on the other side of the map, it's the Oracle that survived that gets a lot of worker kills. This is actually looking pretty brutal. Oh, the Hydras. Hello, Rogue. What are we doing? What are we doing? I think we're F2ing is what we're doing. MaxPax is getting a lot of work done. He's way ahead in workers, but the Hydras have speed now, and there's still... Oh, no, there is a shield battery. Okay. He should be fine then. MaxPax is playing this as though it is... Oh, he does have charge. He's going to have 4 gates. Zealots are going to be really good here. He actually really prioritized charge, so that's good. But if he loses these gates, that would be less than ideal. They do get more warp ins off, though, first. Charge will complete in a moment, but both gates are going to fall. Oh, Rogue getting into a pocket would be quite nice for him. Probes are going to pull in here. I mean, the charge lots are going to shred this. Probe pull is going rather far. Hydras can kite around quite effectively, as you can see. They're pretty fast. They're really fast with their Hydra speed. But there's just so many Zealots. This will be held, and this is going to be GG. MaxPax gets it done. Definitely playing better that game. Outplaying. Does the streamer even watch StarCraft? Oh, you were right. It is 33.333 repeating, of course. Not 16.666 repeating, of course. Yep. He tried to math on stream, and the concept was correct. The execution was wrong. How will I ever recover? The answer, I won't. Never go full math. Exactly. That's the actual answer to the problem. The 3-body problem. Never go full math. Okay, so second map is going to be Rogue's SC2 Zerg versus MaxPax's SC1 Protoss. I am just really excited for when we get to the point where MaxPax has to play, like, I have to assume he'll play off-race Terran and spam Cyclones. His off-race Terran in SC2 is very good, and he's got to be the most familiar with the mechanics. There is a world where, no, I don't know what his Zerg is like. Yeah, I don't know what MaxPax's Zerg is like. Was TKL in this one already? Oh, he was. Okay, so he knows what the score is. I am really glad we're getting MaxPax Rogue. What is the other matchup? It's Creator versus Shin. That would probably be really good because that would be cool to see what Creator does with off races. I mean, it'd be cool to see what both players do with off races, honestly. Yep. Can't you expand quite a bit faster in SC2? In normal SC2 versus normal Brood War, yes. But both sides start with 12 workers in this. You can still expand quite quickly. Honestly, for how different this is, the mod makers have done a phenomenal job of getting the balance pretty darn close. And honestly, as much as I was initially not a big fan of what I thought they were doing, I was completely wrong about how they're doing this format. And I actually really, really like it, especially once it gets past the best of 3. I think for a best of 3, it's kind of boring because you just have, well, maybe not even boring because you still have to win with the Brood War. But you're going to see a lot of like SC2 versus SC2 matches, which I'm not like, we'll just play SC2 for that one, you know? But I do like this, where to win the series, you have to win with an off race. Now, to balance it out, you're going to be winning against an opponent's off race, potentially, if it goes to Game 5, if you can't do it before then. So really test out the flexibility and the adaptability. Really means that to win this tournament, you're going to have to transcend races. Now, the way that they set it in best of 7, the winner should win 2 maps with Brood War and 2 maps with SE2. So you still have to... Oh, man, that's so cool in best of 7. That means you have to... Well, you could stick to just Zerg and Terran and Protoss, or Protoss and Zerg, but you could also do something like win once with, in a best of 7, win once with Brood War Zerg, once with SE2 Zerg, once with Brood War Terran, once with SE2 Protoss. But you will have to win with SE2 and Brood War twice. Oh, man, this is so funny. By the way, I haven't even talked about Troy. We haven't seen it yet at all. And I don't know if we'll ever see it come to fruition because the economies ramp up so fast. But if you destroy these assimilators, you turn this into an island, which is very cool. MaxPax, what is he going to go for here? There's not really an equivalent to what you can do with the Oracle. And I mean, MaxPax is... he's the king of Oracles. What else? Who else is as good with Oracles as MaxPax? Not really anyone. He is still going to open up Stargate. Might go for Scout. Yeah, I want to say someone came in and said what it was. It's something. It's like 5 point... It might be 6% or it might be 5.5% faster mining for the Brood War workers. Oh, oh my God. Are they going to do a Bisu build? Hello? I mean, MaxPax is an RTS savant. So he would definitely be capable of figuring things out. Actually, I was a little bit surprised yesterday. Hero Marine was having a little bit of a difficult time with the Brood War Terran, adapting to it. Oh, it's going to be a 2-base Spire out of Rogue. A very fast Spire. Wow. Wow, that is fast. Wowie zowie. And I will say, it feels rather difficult. Well, actually, no. It feels like more so the mutas are a bigger problem. It is going to be a fleet beacon coming in from MaxPax. Will it get scouted? Oh, he just managed to kill that off before the scout came through. Look at that. There's the edge. Very close. It is going to be a double Stargate. I still assume this is going to be a carrier rush. By the way, scouts absolutely murder overlords. Their air-to-air is very strong. Now, if it does end up being carriers... Oh, I didn't even realize you could caustic spray down the assimilator gates with corruptors. Oh, that would be such a sick play. It is going to be mutas, though. Okay, MaxPax knows at least that there's a carrier capacity upgrade. A weirdly common occurrence has been... Oh, hang on. Oh, wow, Scout actually able to get a couple of drones. He doesn't scout the Spire, though. That's big. It's been a weirdly common occurrence to forget that this upgrade exists. I would not mind seeing an attempt to kill these assimilators. But he doesn't know that his opponent's gone heavy Stargate play. For all he knows, it was just a single Scout. Oh, speaking of which, Scout does get taken down. It will be a Corsair coming through. You need... This is not like Brood War where you get 5 Corsairs and you cannot contest the air. You need a lot of Corsairs. You need a... I don't know what the magic number is, but it's a lot. It is a lot. Oh, Mutas. Do see that it is, in fact, double Stargate. He is going for a Hydralisk den behind this Rogue, that is. He has taken his own third base. Ling did kill the probe building this base, and it is going to be more mutas here. The muta regeneration is obviously very good. You can't just ladder, by the way, for this. So you have to play custom. So you have to find people you can custom with, and it has to be a mutually valuable experience. So unless MaxPax is able to custom with a bunch of players, a lot of his practice is going to come from maybe theory crafting. Now, the Corsairs, how many of them are there here? I'm very curious how this goes. Okay, that's a lot of damage on the mutas. They will regenerate very quickly, but they barely did anything to these Corsairs, thanks to the shield battery healing. Oh. MaxPax is able to get this base set up. I'm really sad we don't see more of an attempt to go after these gates, these assimilator gates. Once again, you do have to kill both of them to keep the workers out. But if you can do that, that's really, really good. Now we're going back into carriers as MaxPax. Surprised we haven't seen any corruptors made out of Rogue. Oh, there it is. He's going for them now. Okay, can he get the kill? Corsairs are coming back through. He stopped at 6. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, maybe 6 is the magic number. Rogue is all, like, he's like all-inning on this. That was not worth it. That was 11 mutas to kill on one assimilator gate. That doesn't even stop the probes. Your opponent's going air, so the probes are the only thing that matters. If he had gone for corruptors like I was thinking early, it could have been a very different story. Now, we do see some Lings found some value, but Rogue has lost a lot here. And he's going to lose the last of his mutas, potentially. Oh, okay. Well, it will survive with, like, 20 HP. Oh, Hydras are going to find one Corsair. He does not have Disruption Web. Oh, starts it up immediately, though. Oh, wow, the muta still escapes out. Are there enough carriers here? I'm actually not sure how the math works out for the Brood War carrier versus the SC2 Hydra. I would assume rather similar to the SC2 carrier versus the SC2 Hydra. But actually, I'm not sure. 22 kills on this one carrier, by the way. We are going to be seeing the Hydras getting... Well, they're getting cooked. These are +1 carriers. Yeah, this is not going to work at all for Rogue. Not going to work at all. And MaxPax... I was talking about how it's not a good thing that MaxPax got SC2 Terran or SC2 Protoss in his first match. Well, he's on the verge of going up 2-0. I don't think I could have been more wrong. Works the same as in Brood War. Oh, the disruption web. Will one carrier even... Oh, there's the disruption web. The Hydras, they're not smart enough to move out on their own. GG is called. Rogue getting absolutely clapped in game number 2. Bam. Just absolutely annihilated. I do think for the power of the Reaver, I think it's even fair to say that you could lower the number of Scarabs that are allowed to be carried by the Reaver for how strong it is. Or I do think the Reaver is a little too strong right now. The question is, what does MaxPax play now? It's a good question. All right, quick minute of ads. Yeah, oh, I'm happy to eat my own words, Ragna. If MaxPax literally, like in a day, basically, learned a whole bunch, I will be very impressed. And happy. I want to see, like, I don't want to just see the Korean players completely dominate both MaxPax and Hero Marine. Hero Marine seemed disinterested in learning Brood War Terran. Based on yesterday, I mean, this is okay. This is based on what people were saying, but still, he didn't really have like a competent build order, and I understand it. He got invited for this tournament. If it's not his thing, it's not his thing. I think this game is great. I think this mode is awesome. The lurker hold position, I could see that ruining anyone's day. That would be... Okay, it is going to be Terran out of MaxPax. Rogue is playing SE2 Zerg versus MaxPax's SE2 Terran. Now, this is an opportunity for MaxPax to do something that would shake the scene to its core. Spawning down in the bottom left, it is Rogue in the blue. And his opponent spawning up in the top middle for Psystorm Gaming. It is MaxPax in the red. Okay. I actually think it would have been better if it was Brood War Zerg for Rogue. Now, obviously, SC2 Zerg is going to be his best race. For sure. But with the map being Sylphid, I mean, because you're able to build a hatchery and then a creep colony at the front to wall out Reapers, and the chance that MaxPax is going to play anything other than SC2 Terran as his third race is very low. I think this is pretty freaking awesome. Or sorry, I think Brood War Terran would have been really good. MaxPax is going to be going just single racks at the front. So did I say Brood War Terran? I meant Brood War Zerg if I did. But yeah, hatchery, creep colony. God, I have to do so much mental switching to keep track. Like, it really does feel as though the Brood War and SC2 races are truly different factions.
It does make me wish that we could get a mod that was like, and to be fair, this is kind of what that is, but it makes me think that my grand idea that I had forever ago of like what do you call it? Kind of like sub factions or unit vetoes could be so fun. The thing is, I do like this a lot, and this already has an established fan base, you know? You think Rogue is the best CBT player in SC2? He might be. He has been. He has been at periods in the game's history, for sure. We are going to see 8 Lings being produced. Rogue? Well, this is kind of weird. Oh. MaxPax has to be careful. This was a dangerous moment for him. It is going to be Hellions, and this is going to be 3CC 2-on-1. Okay. Pretty good against SC2 Zerg. Once again, Sylphid, like, this is a two-basing map, I feel. Which means that two-base Muta, which is super strong for Brood War Zerg, is a really great move. Rogue, ooh, wow, how did he miss that third CC? He just missed it. Right on the edge. Bubbling's going to pop out. MaxPax just needs to rally the Hellions behind the door. And he will be fine. Pulling the Mule here is a big mistake. That is a huge mistake. That should get back to work. That's not a repair unit. Rogue getting a surprising amount of value by just attacking the wall with 12 Lings. What is Rogue's play going to be in this game? He does add the second gas. Of course, he has this third base up and running. Yeah, Rogue is one of the fastest players in all of SC2's history. Even Terran mains pull no, they don't. Not to repair a depot like that. They pull it, when you have to pull the whole mineral line, they do. No, Terran mains don't ever do that. That's I don't think that's really true, Bolmy. Oh, Hellions going for the drive-by. It's going to be like a Ling Bane all-in, I think, out of Rogue. Hellions will get some good value. Terran mains do that when they have to pull the entire mineral line. But when you just have to pull, like, a couple SCVs, I can't remember the last time I've seen a Terran Pro player do that. MaxPax, I forgive it, obviously, because it's his off race, for sure. Like, shit happens, you know? This is going to be a cool build. This is a double gas Baneling bust. But at the same time, MaxPax will have stim. Medevacs are going to be close to completing. Oh, uh-oh. If he's outside the wall, he's probably dead. Because there's no Hellions. Okay, he sees this for the first time. No stim right away. He's dead. All right, Rogue is going to get him. Yeah. I mean, this is supposed to happen. It's Rogue's best race versus MaxPax's off race. I did like the build order out of MaxPax. But I really love the build order out of Rogue. Because it's a hard skill check. And even if the Hellions had been kept alive, it would have been dangerous. Yeah, there's a very big difference between pulling the whole middle line and pulling, like, 2 workers each. In a perfect world, you control click instead of box select, but I can forgive box selecting when you're, like, panicking. That's the whole thing. Woke up early enough to catch the back end. Unfortunately, I won't be able to cover what was actually supposed to be the second match, but will be the third one. In Shin versus Creator, I have to get back. I have to get to the dentist. I have a dentist appointment. My brain is not 100% firing just yet. But Hyper 1, you have got to go back and take a look at the series between TaeJa and Classic. Don't spoil yourself. Watch it blind. And I don't know if you know the format, but they're onto something with this. In best of fives plus, because since so to explain the format, I actually didn't even understand it until today because it was best of threes. So the players were winning with their SC2 race and then their Brood War race. And I actually found it not great because we were getting a lot of SC2 versus SC2 matches. And it's like, well, not much of a point for that. But with this one, because it's a best of 5, and once again, I have to make it clear, I did not realize this until today, and that completely changes my opinion of the format. It's double blind pick on the races, which is important for this, and it makes it interesting. And you have to win with completely different races. So if you win with SC2 Protoss, one of the maps, and SC2 or Brood War Protoss with your second win, you cannot win with Protoss at all for your third. So you have to win with one of Terran, Brood War, or SC2, or Zerg, Brood War, SC2. So you must off-race. You must off-race. And that is so freaking cool. Oh, you already saw it on Liquipedia? Well, that's a shame. But at the very least, watch Game 5, because it's a banger. Oh, yay. What? Rogue? Does he not realize what this... Okay. He has picked Brood War Terran. Spawning up at the top left, it's Rogue of Maganatha. And spawning down in the bottom right, it is Psystorm Gaming's MaxPax. In the red. We're going to see Proxy 2 Rax Reaper out of MaxPax. This is going to decide the series. Because, well, Rogue has Brood War Zerg in the pocket still. If Rogue... Oh my god, he's going command center first. He's dead. He's dead. Wow. Oh my god. Wait, the spacing of this makes me wonder if it's going to be Proxy 2 Rax Marauder. Oh, MaxPax having a little bit of... Okay, there we go. A little bit of hemming and hawing on the timing of that second gas. Oh my god. There was a chance if he had gone double barracks behind this after the first racks. I mean, well, 3 racks. But with it being double gas, Rogue is... Wait, hang on. He did go Marauders. Wait. And he's... Oh, okay. This is not the build order MaxPax. What? Oh, MaxPax. Okay. MaxPax. We don't even know... He doesn't even know that you're supposed to go 1 gas with the Proxy 2 Rax Marauder. It means that he'll get the faster concussive. Can Rogue defend us now because it's not Proxy Reaper? I mean, the funny thing about this is Rogue will look at this and he should be like, okay, well, it can't be Proxy 2 Rax Marauder because you would have single gas. Oh my god, the bunker may complete it, will, but there's 1 Marine to put in it. Concussive shells will complete. And this is game over. It's got to be game over. Surely, right? MaxPax is going to go very far forward. A 3rd Marauder will get in here. The SCVs do have 60 HP. You got to remember that. Rogue's got to shade through. Oh, he's not able to get on top of this. And MaxPax gets into the pocket. Now, it will take a lot of shots to kill SCVs here, but Rogue should be dead. Oh my god, the Marauders are even cutting their way through the SCVs. Good job from MaxPax. Very... Not great worker micro from Rogue, but yeah, he is playing from worst server. And GG gets called. So he saw nothing at home, and instead of giving up the low ground, Rogue built the bunker on the low ground. Okay, what do we think, chat? We have time to maybe cover 1 or 2 maps of the next series, but there's no way we can cover the entire series. God, that after how good the other one was, this one was still entertaining, I'll say that. But after how good the other series was, man, it's so funny because we went from TaeJa and Classic playing such a well-executed, well-thought-out, well-understood TVP from both off-race perspectives to just an absolute mess of a match. Just an absolute mess. Where MaxPax doesn't know the build order. Not exactly. It was close enough. It was close enough to get the job done. Rogue. I mean, he just blindly goes CC first. And to be fair, it has been unpunished for the most part. But, like, your opponent's playing their off race. I think this TVT was pretty well thought out. I think from your perspective, it was reasonably well thought out in terms of the build order choice. I just think you didn't. Well, I mean, it's fine. It's your issue was not the big one. Rogue's was the far bigger issue for sure. It's more so just the fact that you went for the second gas. I mean, ultimately, it actually did mean you got the concussive shells faster, which is helpful. And honestly, maybe even it's better against the SCV pool. Maybe that's the case. Was that the intent? Since I've got you here. Yeah, it got concussive faster, which was my plan. Ah, there you go. There you go. Also, I can do factory earlier. Okay, okay. All right. Hell yeah. So it was specific. So you wouldn't do that against SC2 Terran, for example. Because obviously the SCV is having higher HP. It's my special build. Ah, okay. I have a few of those. I have a few of those that caster version of me would look at them and be like, what the fuck is this guy doing? And then like, but like me, the player is like, like, just an absolute gremlin. Well played though. I honestly thought Rogue was gonna have your number on this one, but I was impressed. You played very well. I'm just super confused by Rogue's choices of race picking. Like, I really think Brood War Zerg on Sylphid would have been a better choice. I feel like, yeah, no, I was just confused. But yeah, this format is super, super fun. Do you like the format, MaxPax? You would have to play an off race anyway. Yeah, but he'd have to play an off race versus your off race. So like, but I was saying this at the beginning. Your SC2 Terran is probably your best off race out of the 6 possible. Well, 6 possible races, so I guess 4 possible off races. Might as well do it game 4. Yeah, you could make an argument for that. You could also make an argument, might as well do it game 3, though, on Sylphid, where you can do something really map-specific. And then he could play SC2 Zerg versus your SC2 Terran on Meganatha, where it's a super standard map. And SC2 Terran, like, his Zerg mechanics are going to be able to shine a little bit more. Just is going to be very hard to win with off race against main race. Yeah, I think so. Can only see Steadfast as Tom Petty sitting on a shroom. That's what I was thinking Exactly. That it feels like it's kind of almost forcing a game 5 most of the time. Unless you have 2 main races as Clem. Yeah. True. All right, so we're probably going to be able to cover just 1, maybe 2 games, and then we will have to go. Unless the players are like, okay, we're going crazy. Also, oh, wow. Both Creator and Shin picked Brood War. So it's Brood War Protoss versus Brood War Zerg. You're so old, you think of Shadow Fiend from Dota when I read SF? Nice. I mean, I am technically older than Shadow Fiend, but I wasn't Steadfast until well after Shadow Fiend was created. So Steadfast, I guess you could argue, was created after Shadow Fiend. If we're getting technical. Which, I mean, we're always going to. All right, here we go. Spawning down in the bottom left, it is Creator with the Brood War Protoss versus his opponent. Spawning up at the top middle, it is Weibo Gaming Shin with the Brood War Zerg. Honestly, this is just cool. This tournament format is just really neat. I wouldn't say that I would necessarily want this for every tournament of the Brood War versus SC2 mod, but I think it's a really cool thing. Like, it's just fun. We're going to see Shin checking for a hatch block here. He did sit at 14 supply for a little bit. Does not want to get hatch blocked. And I can definitely appreciate that. I want to say, yeah, 5.5% faster. Stead fast. Stead fast. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba. Thanks for casting this. It is my pleasure. SC2 has a mining advantage? No. Brood War does. Oh, yo. Cannon rush? Please cannon rush. Please cannon rush. You have no idea how badly I want you to cannon rush. Please. Please. 5.5%, I think, to make up for the difference. Oh, drone's going to pull, though. Okay, he knows. I mean, there's a Nexus on the way anyways, and he's building a gateway, so it's not going to be a cannon rush. Damn it. I mean, yeah, that's fine. I'm not super disappointed about this. By the way, you shouldn't ever be able to because there's so much surface area back here. But if you were to go... Oh, my... There is a world. MaxPax, feel free to use this if you want. There is a world where on this map, you would be able to sneak a worker in behind here, build a cannon, build a pylon, build a cannon, and then if you build the pylon in the correct place, build a cannon in a spot can hit the mineral line. You would have to... Oh, man. That's actually such a good build for an off race. Sounds like a dream to be able to cannon rush that location. Yeah. I mean, if it gets up, it's like GG. But the problem is, how do you actually get it up? Oh, wow. Shin is going to be taking 4 hatches here. Wow. While sticking his gas at the natural. It is going to be a Hydralisk opening. Creator is playing this very much like it is a Brood War ZVP. That is how the mod makers intended it. Fantasy fan, TY fanboy. But that is not necessarily how it is. Because, I mean, once the mod is created, tournaments can do whatever they want, really. And I do like this as a pocket tournament. Oh, Zealot. Oh, look at that micro from Shin saving that one lane. Would have loved to have seen it, but I was paying attention to chat. like a nubbin. It is going to be speed on. Oh, man, I haven't actually looked at this. Look at that. That was so cool. Oh, man, the way that it, the animation activated. Like a scorpion or something. Like a scorpion, but it also looks like, what is the newest Zelda game? Not Tears of the Kingdom, but the first one. I mean, Tears of the Kingdom is the same one. It's... You know what I'm talking about. Breath of the Wild, that's the one. Breath of the Wild. Yeah. Yeah, this... It kind of like the way that the blue runs through it. It reminds me of the shrines, I think. Why does it feel like pathing is worse than SE2 and more Brood War-esque? I think it's pretty smooth. I've played this a little bit, and it feels very smooth to me. We are going to see Shin going for a lot of Hydralisks. That's what you need these speed lots to deal with. +1 weapons is done. We do not have a Templar Archives yet. This is going to be a scary push to deal with, especially once Grooved Spines and, well, +1 missile is a very long ways away. But once Grooved Spines completes, Raider, you can see, is kind of nudging his way forward here. Uh-oh, somebody's lagging. Please not me. That's my rallying cry. Please don't be me. I don't want to be lagging. I'm gonna get some wine. It'll be a whole flagon. Oh, Overlords. Oh, he's trying to pick them off. There's no OB speed. Corsairs do take a long time to kill this. He is going to lose at least 2 of them. That's very bad for Creator. This might be game. There's a lot of cannons here. Can he survive till Storm? That DT is not going to help him at all. These Zealots, yeah, they're just going to get crushed. And even with, what, 8 cannons? Well, okay, maybe he can live. 8 cannons is a lot of cannons. Probes are going to pull in here just to try and distract to keep the cannons alive. Weird when you say the same word like 6 or 7 times. Cannons. 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 Yeah, once again, to be clear, the game is not really meant to be played as Brood War versus Brood War. SE2 versus SE2, it's fine because, I mean, there was no tweaks made, right? It's just SE2 versus SE2. But, yeah, for the Brood War versus Brood War, I think this is one of the matchups where this kind of thing bit of a struggle. Bit of a struggle. But now Shin can't play Brood War Zerg. So I would say that's like the second hardest victory for him out of the way, but ultimately it's going to be winning with the off race that is the most difficult. And Shin will now have the opportunity to potentially pick one of his off races and go for a cheeky win. SE2 on it versus SE2 is actually quite interesting. And it is different because, yeah, the Brood War maps, and then also the high ground mischance, which is awesome. Do Corsairs and Scouts cost the same? Oh, that's a really good question. For what you're doing, the Scouts would probably be better, actually. Oh, they're way more expensive in Brood War. But in the mod, they were cheaper. Lack of need to inject eliminates APM overhead in late game. I think that would be problematic. Hey, welcome, Scandy Kane. Yeah, the high ground mischance is fun. Or referring to a certain race that sees everything. Are we talking about SC2 Zerg with creep, or... The funny thing is you could be talking about, like, multiple things. Oh, yes, mineral patches have more minerals than SC2. Well, it's actually... So they have more in total, but there's less... So it's 900 and 1800 in SC2. In Brood War, all of them are 1500. 20 observers on the map. Oh, true. I mean, that is actually a thing. Not necessarily 20, but we saw like 6 out of TaeJa. Oh, Shin is doing it. Okay. I talked about it, but I didn't actually think it was going to happen. But let's see. Spawning up the top left, it is Creator with the SC2 Protoss. And it seems like this seems smart, honestly. I like this. Because the risk is that Shin goes for this. But now, you could also make the argument that Creator has wasted his strongest race against what is going to be Shin's weakest. Spawning down on the bottom right, it is Shin. Or Weibo Gaming. So now if Shin does this again, he has a big opportunity. Wow, this is super interesting. Now, Creator should be able to most likely just easily win this. But maybe Shin has a build that he's been saving for his off race. Maybe he's got something figured out here. We'll see. Creator, though, is going to scout right away. And we'll be able to see double gas on one base. This should be fast double factory vulture. That's what it's been so far. Obviously, you cannot lower the depots. So you're going to hope that the SCV's RNG keeps it on this side. But it's not a big deal anyways. Yeah, he can lift the barracks with the Marine out now. Single factory coming through. We do not see a continuation of gas mining. Looks like, yeah, he is going to expand. It's very funky out of Shin. Now, yeah, I don't... Oh, man. I'm so sad that I'm going to have to leave in like 10 minutes. Actually, I'm going to have to leave. I'm going to have to leave after this game. That's too bad. That is too bad, but it is what it is. We can't swap, can we? I will absolutely be on time. Yeah. Absolutely. Are you sure? Only if they're okay with it. All right, we might be able to stick around. Possibly. Here comes the Spider-Mine upgrade. It is going to be that double factory vulture, but with an expansion. Creator did see that expo, which is obviously good for him. Good to know about. Thank you, Razorback OTP. But, you know, it's important to do the maintenance and stuff. A little bit of a weird move right here from Shin. Okay, there's the Spider-Mine coming down. The Stalkers two-shot this. They do, right? But it's a little bit dangerous trying to trigger the mines. They are overlapping as well. Siege mode will be researched. Triple Adept. Would you want to go for a shade forward here? Oh, nice kill on the Vulture as it tries to slip out. Vulture speed. Not done yet. We are going to see a shade forward coming in. Oh, this is going to be bad for Shin. It's going to be... Well, actually, he gets a good surround with the SCVs. Would have been a lot worse. 3 SCVs is not the worst thing in the world. I wonder if you can use the Adept to Mind Drag. Missile turrets being produced. The Shin doesn't know what his opponent's doing at all. This is so intriguing. Seeing the off races here. How well the behavior of SC1 explosive concussive is represented? Does it still work the same way? It doesn't work the exact same way, but it works somewhat similar. Oh, Shin with an accidental oopsie. One of the SCVs on follow. But on the other side of the map, he will get in with a Vulture. Oh, Spider Mine. Oh, wow. Actually did manage to burrow. I'm surprised they didn't shoot there. The speed really makes these Vultures... They're fast. They're really, really fast. Shin not doing a bad job by any means just yet. Small, medium, heavy are replaced with light tagless armor. Or small, medium, large. Yeah, I think I need to figure out exactly what some of this means. Also, is the Spider-Mine delay on the burrow, is it longer in this? Okay, we got Fiance Fast coming through in the massive clutch. And we are going to be able to stick around for a little bit longer. We both have a dentist appointment, so mine was originally first. But we're going to switch up the order. So she'll be having the first appointment, which means that I can stick around for more of the games. To hopefully finish this out. But I will have to leave in no more than an hour from now. MVP Fiance Fast. Absolutely. She's always been the MVP. Someone in the chat. No, it's Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan's my MVP. Okay. It's always been MJ. Never won't be MJ. All right. Actually, that's a good one. We're going to see Fleet Beacon coming through. Shin really having to slow expand here. He does annihilate a couple of gateway units on the front line. 4 Stalkers going down quite quickly. And we are going to see a Vulture drop in the main base. Trader does have regular Stalkers. They don't have Blink in position here. No Goliaths just yet, but we do have +1 weapons. This is a pretty decent... Oh, that is a dead dropship. He lost it. I just saw the supply drop down. He does have a decent setup. Does have a decent amount of supply. Carrier transition is going to be strong, but we do have the Charon boosters being researched. And Shin, look at this. He's also getting... Wait, Okay. Okay, so he scouted the Fleet Beacon. He's getting Valkyries. We did see they were pretty darn effective against carriers. Also getting the +1 vehicle plating. Armor of ground vehicles, not ground and air. Mech versus... Yeah, no, it's very similar. The way that Brood War mech plays out against both Brood War Protoss and SE2 Protoss. Storm is going to complete. But we also have EMP available here. TaeJa, oh my god, TaeJa hit some monster EMPs with his vessels. Are there even any vessels out? Am I crazy? I feel like I'm not seeing them yet. Vulture's on the top right. Oh, Spider Mines did get diffused here. Very nice defense from Creator. Basically lost nothing. Vulture's looking for damage, not able to find it. We do have 2-2 on the way here for Shin. And the Goliaths are going to have their range upgrade. There's a lot of Goliaths already out. I'm liking this situation for Shin just fine. He scans to see where his opponent's army is. Ooh, little carrier run by, but Shin sees it. I actually think I maybe even... Like, is Shin ahead right now? I mean, I know Creator's economy is very good, and he just secured a 5th base, which is great. But because of how long it takes to mine out your main... I don't know. This feels, feels like Shin is doing, once again, just fine. Elias, they're online. Nice scan. Finds the observer. Creator is maxed out. I wonder if Tempests would have been a better choice here. They're obviously very fragile. But it's not like carriers are insanely beefy either. The main thing is you want to keep everything at range. Obviously, that's where the Tempests excel. We're going to see... Oh, Storm Drop coming in on top of the Goliaths. 2-2 not yet done for Shin, but it's getting close. Going to be moving a bunch of tanks over to the left side here. Can he actually hold his base? He's got to cancel this and lift. No, it's dead. Too late to get out of here. Storm comes through. Nice job from Creator. Oh, that was a great Storm Drop. Getting in just before the Goliath volleys were able to take down that Prism. A little bit of a miss rally on this Immortal. Creator getting the latest blink known to man. I think Shin's just got to go. I mean, his main base is about to mine out. There are a lot of Valkyries here for Shin. He's got 2-2 done. Disruptor's trying to come through. If the tanks siege up... Oh my god, Creator doesn't know about this. Creator doesn't know. The army is going to get set up in a very powerful position. Oh, Disruptors will get spotted. Okay. Oh. What just said, who's your mommy? Oh, that was uncomfortable. I think that was the Valkyrie, maybe. Don't do that.
Base is under attack.
Somebody just said, who's your mommy? And I'm confused. We are going to see a base trade coming through. I do think, once again, this is the smartest move Creator could make. Shin, he's pumping out mass Goliaths behind this. He is going to come home and try and deal with this army. But, of course, Creator can recall Storm. That's a nice little Storm right there. Going to actually kill 2 tanks and damage a lot of these mech units. Disruptor shot. Oh, it's not bad. Valkyries do engage in here. There is the recall on the carries. He will lose 1 on the way out. Shin killing a lot, actually. And the gas bank is non-existent for Creator. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Immortal on a bad rally here. Oh, Disruptor. Nice split from Shin. Observers do get taken down after the scan. There are more Disruptors coming through. They will grab the front line. 3 siege tanks. Nicely done by Creator. Oh, that's a big disruptor shot. Doesn't get a crazy number of kills, but it gets a lot of damage. Carriers, though, they're going to try and engage in once again. They've got their +1. And, of course, the 2-2 mech are going to do well against that, but it's just going to be Zealots actually warping in that are going to be great here. This army of Shin has been whittled down. This was a strong game from Shin with the Brute War off race, but it is not going to be enough here. And Creator will even the series at 1 apiece, but way more difficult than it looked, or way more difficult than it felt like it should have been. But it's just that Shin was very good with the Brood War Terran, honestly. All right, we're going to run like 2.5 minutes of ads as we get into the next game. Bum, 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 bum. All right. Oh, wow. So for the third map, we're going to have Creator's SC2 Zerg versus Shin's SC2 Zerg. Now, this is kind of funny because on paper, this should be an easy dub for Shin. But there are quite a few builds that if you know, there are a lot of builds that can be very dangerous against SC2 Zerg in ZVZ specifically. This is going to be funny. I have to assume it's going to be something like a... Oh, it's Holy Worlds, too. It's a 4-player map. Oh, that makes those builds so much more dangerous. Any kind of 13-12 Link Bane all in. Any kind of 13-12 Speedling Flood. Yeah, like a 12-11 even. Now, in this case, the high ground, or I guess low ground main base, shouldn't make too much of a difference against those kind of plays. But if Creator... Well, you could also do a 12-pull drone pull. You... Hang on. No, you can't. You can't. I was going to say, can you, like... I'm just looking at the minimap. There's no way. I was going to say, if you could somehow set up a hatchery behind your opponent's base. Actually, a 12-pull drone pull, or even like a 14-pull drone... 14-pull? 14-pull drone pull, where you pull the workers and build spines on your opponent's natural and then go down to their low ground would be really strong. All right, here we go. Spawning down in the bottom right. It is Creator in the SC2 Zerg. And his opponent spawning up at the top right. It is Shin for Weibo Gaming. You could also do the 14, 13, 12. Yeah, you could do this Scarlet build. But Shin has guessed correctly. They both have, in fact. You can see here, there's only 2 possible positions they could be. And they did spawn vertical, which is best case scenario for Shin. The scariest version of this game is the one where Shin doesn't see his opponent until the last moment. Now, it is worth noting that you don't scout your opponent's natural for a long time with the kind of rotational symmetry of the expansions as Shin, whereas Creator is going to scout it. All right, we're back. All right, we're back. Okay, we're back again. I am sorry, guys. This is getting so frustrating. I am very, very frustrated with this. I cannot explain. Frustrated. I'm about to do some things in a passionate nature to this laptop. Not in a good way. Overlord does get killed. It is going to be Baneling Nest from both players. Oh, boy. Raider trying to put on a little bit of Ling pressure, but he will get deflected. Going to be a Roach Warren from Shin. And both players are going to take their backdoor base. There is a worker-only path that can be mined out here. This is going to turn into at least a little bit of a macro game. Once again, Shin should be favored here, but Raider at the very least knows enough to be relatively competent here. No layer coming down just yet. It will be a +1 missile. We do have a very fast layer from Shin. He's going to go +1 melee. He's going to be going Muta as a fake Roach Warren. Oh, man. Sounds like something was unplugged from your PC or something. No, that's not what it is. It's... I legitimately don't know what the issue is, but the laptop is just having problems. These are SE1 maps, yeah. God, I am so frustrated because having the viewer count hit really great numbers and then having it drop down to what it's been dropping down to, it is quite demotivating. We do see Roaches producing... Hello? Shin thinks that Creator is all-inning, but he's actually not. I don't think Creator was ever all-inning, actually. Maybe? He's mind gaming heavily at the very least. I wonder if this is a fake layer. God, I can't even really focus on the game that much. Hope we get that island map. That would be fun. Spire gets canceled. And rebuilt? Okay, that has to have been a mistake. Shin, what is happening right now? He has 800 gas in the bank. What the Shin, what are we doing? Shin is all over the place right here. This was a mistake, a massive one. He's going to go for Dropper Lords, too, without Overlord speed. Shin is now riffing. I mean, this is very bad for Shin. Like, very bad. Now, the only thing I'll say is that it might confuse Creator a lot. Oh, Baneling hit is not huge, but it's something. Dropper Lords are coming through here. There is a Changeling on the right. Okay, Creator is bringing Roaches over. Shin finally building 11 mutas now. He had to have been floating a lot of larva This may not seem like the biggest of deals, but like this did slow down Shin a lot compared to what he should have had. And it's also allowed Creator to get up Spores, to get up Hydras. I mean, I still think Shin can win this game, but maybe it's nerves. I don't know if he's like, oh my god, this is closer than it's supposed to be. I'm supposed to be able to easily beat my opponent's off race. And he's like, that like threw him off. I don't know what else it is. I don't know what else it could be. Yeah, exactly. +2 range and speed Hydras. Bane speed, though, will be done in time for Shin. And Mutiling Bane can absolutely beat Roach Hydra. He lost 2 mutas right there. Oh, if he gets +2 missile, that would be really good. Shin is not trading great with these mutas. Says he killed a bunch of minerals, though? Did he kill a bunch more drones than I realized? No, he didn't. And maybe he got a bunch of other units. I'm not sure. We're going to see Bane speed completing. Creator will see this. Got to be careful. +2 missile is going to complete in a moment. The Hydras need to get away from this. Creep is actually going to work against Creator in a big way. Oh, the Roaches will try and hold the line. Banelings actually mostly get cleaned up. The rest of them, he clicked on the Roach Warren, I think. Still, it's enough damage for Creator to be, or sorry, for Shin to be okay. And now the mutas have all the mobility advantage. Maybe he killed Overlords. Oh my god, why are we diving this Spore? There could have been a transfuse. That was actually a really weird move from Shin. He's probably going to win this, but not in a way that is good. A little bit of a weird move right there from Creator. He kind of splits up the Roaches to give better surface area to the Lings. Creator is super, super all in right now, and the Hydra count is not high enough to contest the mutas. The mutas will ultimately win this one out, and that means Shin will win this out as well. But that was much less comfortable for Shin than it should have been. Yeah, much less comfortable for Shin than it should have been. So this time OBS actually did crash. OBS itself didn't crash before. It was just causing the stream to disconnect. I do not know what is going on. Graphics thread crashed. Does that mean the GPU is cooked? That would be unfortunate. Wait, is it? Or is it the CPU that's crashing? All I can tell you guys is that I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, wow. For the 4th map. Wait. Creator is playing SC1 Protoss, and Shin is playing SC2 Protoss. Shin has not yet won Oh, wait, no. He did. He just won. Yeah, he just won his second map. Yeah, of course he did. Okay, yeah. So Shin has to off race. Okay. Will we see the double proxy Robo that has been so good against the Brood War Protoss? Well, for update my GPU driver, I have. Yeah, I legitimately don't know what is causing this. All right, here we go. Spawning up at the top left. It is Creator. In the blue with the Brood War pieces, and his opponent spawning down in the bottom right. For Weibo Gaming, it is Shin with the SC2 Protoss. What's the pylon next to the Nexus? I mean, you don't have to worry about Adept, so yeah, that actually makes sense. Time to buy a $5,000 USD laptop and go bankrupt. Oh, Creator gonna go for some kind of proxy or possibly a fake proxy. I have to assume there's a lot of pride on the line. Shin was definitely, like, he was nervous in that last game for sure. Oh, he's expanded. Oh. 1 Gate Expo. Creator should be the favorite here. But oh man, there's so many things to think about. Why go laptop at all? Because this is not my main setup. This is not my main setup. We're gonna see a quick robo out of Shin. And I mean, the answer to Dragoons is the Immortal. You need those Immortals to deal with the Goons. The Goons are too strong otherwise. Dragoons clap Stalkers though, right? Yes. Yes, they do. That is why SC2 Protoss has been playing a lot of proxy double robo. To just go mass Immortal against the Goons. Oh. All right, it's going to be a proxy robo out of Creator. So he is almost certainly, well, with a third gate, almost certainly going to be going for the Reaver play. And that is very, very powerful. Phoenixes, by the way, cannot lift Reavers. That's not an option. MaxPax tried to do that. It did not work. Tried to play Phoenix Immortal. Oh, Adept on the other side of the map. It's 3 probes. Not bad. And forces a lot of lost mining time. There's that robo support bay, robotic support bay. Honestly, yeah, there's like not a super great answer. Now, if you knew for sure your opponent was doing this, and they weren't on top of their scouting, you could theoretically potentially go double Stargate Void Ray. But these little pokes would be way too much to deal with. And you would have to reveal that you didn't have any units, at which point your opponent would be like, wait a minute, I probably don't need to build Reavers. For this, yeah, you'll need a Prism to dodge those Scarab shots.
Let our enemy know our
Shin has a... Oh, he moved. Why did the Stalkers move out? Oh my god, losing 2 Stalkers for free like that is a disaster. I was not looking because I wasn't expecting the units to do something like that. Immortals do 4-shot Dragoons, by the way, so 2 Immortals will 2-shot. There is a little mini stun, by the way, after the Reaver is dropped out. Good control so far by Creator. Shin does have a really nice worker lead. Oh. Oh, he spots the shuttle. Hello? Oh, wow, he's going after this pylon. He's going to kill this. That will mean that it's only going to be 1 Reaver out for now. But 1 Reaver still is very powerful, and it's actually causing quite an issue. I think Creator still wins the game here. He's not. Okay, he is building Scarabs. Okay, good. Immortals are going to drop back in. The mini stun. Oh, nice dodge right there from Shin. Baits out the Scarab. There is 1 more Scarab. They produce quite quickly. He's doing a really good job with this Prism, but he's got to be so careful with it. The HP is not super high. Oh, Stalker baits out the Scarab shot. Can Shin still hold this? He's got another Immortal out. Depowering this pylon, or this setup was really nice. He kills the Pro before the second pylon can go down. He's going to depower this again. Oh, wow. Wow. He's going after the Robo now. If he kills that, that'll reset the tech quite significantly. Target fire on the Oh my god, he killed the Reaver. Shin might have this. With 3 Immortals out, he's got it. He's going to hold this. Oh my goodness. Massive moment for Shin. Massive moment. Now this will be repowered. Oh, the fact that the Robo facility was not killed obviously means that there is still some opportunity. Oh, if he gets his pylon, though, really nice angle he approaches from. Gotta be careful, though. Recall is available if he decides to bring this back home. There's going to be an expansion from Creator, but Shin is very far ahead in economy right now. Now, he doesn't have a Twilight Council. There's no blink. Means he cannot avoid things easily. Oh, Probe going to be put in the shuttle to save it. Oh, but it's going to be a rally forward coming in from Shin. Oh, he loses one of the Immortals inside the Prism. Shin is in a little bit of trouble here. Creator gets a big blast right there with that Reaver. Nice split from Shin. These 2 Dragoons that showed up. Oh, the target fire on the Reaver. He gets it. That is a massive kill. The Goons are not going to be able to outfight this army. Even with the shuttle for support, Shin takes the game and the series. Wow. Very well done from Shin. SC2 Protoss looking good with it. He understood the assignment. All right, well. Shin's control on the Protoss P2 side of the matchup has unironically been better than Creator's. Then Creator's control of Protoss. I mean, yeah, I would kind of agree. Small pickup radius is much smaller than the shuttle, yes. Oh, you mean, okay, against Dragoon Reaver. Yeah. Man, the splits were really, really good out of Shin there. He, like, I think there was 1 big Reaver shot, and it was just on the Zealots. Not a single big Reaver shot beyond that. Like, Shin was actually very impressive here. Super, super cool. Oh, man. I am glad that, like, a bunch of people came back. Oh, but this is now the 3rd day in a row we have had an encoder crash. I don't know, yeah, what the situation is. I do have someone who can help me out with it. I think the one from my studio setup was avoidable. And I think I can avoid it in the future. Still, though, like, oof. Okay, so tomorrow... Oh, well, tonight we're going to have the Pigasaur. That's going to be fun. Tomorrow will be Beyond vs. Hero Marine. And then Creator vs. MaxPax. And then the winner of Beyond vs. Hero Marine versus Classic. That'll be all loser bracket games. And then Thursday will be a best of 5 loser bracket and a best of 7. Best of 7 is going to be TaeJa versus Shin. That should be fun. Really interested to see what happens there. We're going to have a minimum of 2 off races. Well, no, we're going to have like 7 off races, honestly. Yeah, I saw that side code. Thank you. I will send you the logs. Have my other setup moved yet? No, and I'm not planning to move the other setup necessarily. Just at where I'm living now, like, there's not a ton of space. And because there's also a lot of ambient noise, I have to run a really heavy voice compression. Or what's the term? I know what the term is. I'm tired. What do you call it? Noise gate. A very strong and firm noise gate. There is a part of me that wants to play a game right now, but I'm already just tilted from the other stuff. So, wouldn't make a lot of sense. And we do have the dentist appointment. I got caught in a long macro game. It would suck that I have to leave it if I were winning or something. But yeah, we are going to raid somebody up. Up, 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 up. Biddly up, it up. Code Bar is streaming again after being gone for a while. Ihatsu is also streaming. Oh. Really enjoyed. Hey, happy to hear it. Razorback OTP. Also, if you enjoyed the stream, would appreciate a subscription. Obviously, it really sucks that we got the crashes, but at least we're able to get back online quickly. If you're on YouTube, make sure to subscribe. Like the video, helps a lot. Yeah, and then follow on Twitch. And other than that, we'll be back later this evening. Fingers crossed. No crashy. No crashy. Tomorrow is actually going to be a busy day. We've had we've been streaming like crazy the last like week and a half already, and we've got a bunch more. The air purifier and the breeders. I mean, there is actually an air purifier. I don't know. Can you guys hear it? Check, check, check. Give me a scritch. Oh, I always will. I always will. Yeah, let's rate up Code Bar. Just hear me? That's good. That's good. Code Bar. All right, yeah. All right, no, that's it. Bye. Stay safe. Gonna let the raid load itself up. Hey, appreciate you stopping by, Rabuki. All right, bye-bye.